Hello, my name is Dr. Carla Stanton. I'm a family and functional medicine doctor from the UK, and I'm here with the Kidney Coach, just taking some stories from some of our participants through the programme with the Kidney Disease Solution and Kygenesis. And I've just been having a lovely chat here to Matt. Matt's a 47-year-old managing director of your own engineering firm. And you've had some great results with all the things that you've applied with the program and the Kygenesis supplements. And so just a bit of brief background for Matt. So in terms of, family history of high blood pressure, and you yourself have been on on blood pressure medication for some years, but otherwise very healthy, active man. And it wasn't really until about 8 years ago, when you're about 39 and you're transitioning into your business, that you started to be aware of a kidney challenge. So if I could hand over to you to share your story, and thank you for being here.
No problem. Yeah, it was just going into business and basically shelved some results that I shouldn't have shelved. Stage 3 CKD, which didn't mean anything to me. And then I found that I was far too busy for everything else, and just delved into work until I didn't feel myself.
So sorry to interrupt you. So you sort of just transitioned, and you were having sort of routine blood tests, and it flagged this, but you felt fine, just like an incidental finding. And did you say it was an EGFR of 44 at that point? So stage 3.
Yes. Yeah, correct.
Yes. And you did see a nephrologist, and they did a scan and an ultrasound and a biopsy, but nothing really.
Nothing flagged up. No, nothing. It was just a case of just in the bloods.
Yes. Okay. And so you carried on with your life because you felt well.
Yeah, carried on with the life until such time I just didn't feel myself. Was struggling to get through the day, very lethargic, lack of energy, a little bit dizzy from anemia, which was later found out. But yeah, just didn't feel myself. Started exercising.
And how long ago was this? Was this quite a few months ago?
Yeah, so this was back in about sort of 15 months ago.
That you weren't feeling right. Okay.
Yeah. And then started exercising and thinking I was just unfit. I've been sat behind a desk for too long, but then didn't get any fitter through exercising. Actually felt worse. So went back to the doctor. And he did another round of blood tests to find that my EGFR had gone down to 41, and I needed to see a specialist again. So I went back to the same nephrologist and did sort of further blood tests across the next few months to get down to 28 EGFR.
Yeah, so it's gradually changing.
Yeah, just a real worrying number. And the whole outlook was suggested that we monitor it and potentially, think about a transplant at some stage, but just basically monitor it and see where we go. But the 28 scared me, and he advised me to go onto the Farxiga, and we tried that. There wasn't really much change, and then I found the Kidney Coach.
So that was the dapagliflozin. That's like a diabetic kind of drug that trials.
Yes, yeah, and I had to increase all my water intake by taking all of that as well. So even that was hard. I went through the day without really drinking much because I was so busy, and even that was a massive change. So so I found the Kidney Coach after I kind of got in a bit of a dark spot, to be honest with you, thinking that I've got a nice family and a nice business, and my numbers keep dropping every time I go. And opened my mind to a naturopath route, and started taking the supplements and the Nana's tea. And the Nana's tea, for myself, I actually see a difference when I drink it, and I drink it regularly. Like 4 or 5 cups a day. I actually really enjoy it now. It's a key part of my day, as well as the Kygenesis now as well.
Lovely. And so that was only really in November that you you found the Kidney Coach. So sort of 6 months ago-ish, and
yes,
to make the changes in your diet as well as the supplements. And I remember you saying that you always had a good meditative practice, and to kind of
Yeah, I struggled with anxiety and sleep issues from working night shift,
Mm,
mainly the sleep issues. Um, and I always did hypnosis and meditation,
mm,
but kind of upped that and changed different routines. And obviously started doing the yoga in the mornings.
mm,
Found that very relaxing and helpful as well.
mm.
And yeah, just upped my exercise, carried on eating really well, changed from a meat-based diet with a lot of fat. I used to drink an awful lot of sort of full-fat milk, which I now just have oats milk and oats yogurt. So massive changes, real massive. And it was hard at first, but you start to see the changes and feel the changes.
Wonderful. So you said that you've recently had some blood tests and things are
Yeah.
going in the direction.
Yeah, it's I've had a couple of blood tests from since the 28. One of them stayed at 28, which I took as a positive, to be honest with you, the way that they were falling away. And I was thinking, well, great, if I can keep it at 28, I'll take that. But then the following one, it went up to 32, and my creatinine dropped as well, which was good. And then my recent one has gone up to 37. And my creatinine is at a better stage than it was in March last year. So I'm at 183 now for creatinine.
Wonderful. So yeah, your EGFR has gone up by 9 points really in sort of 6 months or so from all those changes. And you shared that you feel better. You're feeling more energized.
Yeah, I really my exercising is increasing, but only really recently on Friday did a full day's work where I didn't feel tired throughout the day, and it was quite a full-on day. So, yeah, got to 7 o'clock in the evening and still felt energized, which was a lovely feeling when I actually realised it. So it's a big positive.
Yeah, wonderful. Wow, that's amazing. So, a lot of changes that you've had to make in your lifestyle. But absolutely really inspiring that not only has it stopped declining, but your EGFR is getting better. You're coming back from stage 4 and up by 9 points, which is amazing. What would you say to anyone? I don't know, maybe they've found out that they've been recently diagnosed with a kidney disease challenge and they're wondering what they can do to support themselves.
I would say do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Don't believe what a doctor tells you. There's a wealth of knowledge just on the internet. I looked into all sorts of different processes and methods, and just do your research and find what's best for you. But I found the Kidney Coach and kind of really stuck to it and changed my lifestyles. But I did go all in 100%. It was all or nothing. And I think I did that because of the mental place I was in. It was quite dark. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do this, I'll grab it with both hands. And I've been fortunate enough to be in a position to do that and, make time in my day for myself and, meditate and do the breath work and take the tablets and drink the tea. Because even that, is dedication for someone who's busy, is getting up early in the morning, making the tea, rather than letting it brew so you get the best from the herbs and everything. It's a massive change, but it's worth it. And don't believe what Western medicine always tells you, that it is just a natural decline. It can change its way around.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for sharing. Yeah, and I like the fact that, as you say, you're trying things on, you're testing, you're continuing, obviously, with the support of your doctor, to check your kidneys, check the health of them. So it's wonderful that we can kind of bring the two together and the best of everything.
Definitely. And that was the whole process of trying to do this, is to get it out there that there is a solution to things. It may not work as well as it has for me. It may work better, but try it. If you don't try it, you don't gain anything.
Yeah, absolutely. No, well, thank you so much for taking the time to share your story. And let us know how things are going with you, Matt.
I'll update you and hopefully keep up with the positive news.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you so much for your time today.
No worries. Thank you.
Yeah, bye now. Bye.
Bye.